Hey there. So those who have seen my videos before know what's coming. It's the disclaimer. The information I'm about to share here is based on my own patient experience. I am not a doctor, so please don't take any of this to be prescriptive. I'm going to be talking about how I am trial and erroring with my potassium prescriptions that I've been given as I've been directed to do with my doctor. So please do not take this as advice. This is just my experience that I am sharing. But please use this as a springboard to talk to your doctor and initiate a conversation to find out what treatment plan might be best suited for you. Enjoy. Hey everyone. So my mind has been blown today, and I wanted to share the experience with you, and hopefully this will be an encouragement for others who might be going through similar. I am on day 3 of starting my potassium chloride prescription, and so I was given potassium chloride extended release in 20 mEq capsules. Also, the cats are in here, and so you might see them in the background. Henry's going wild right now. He loves that dresser. He thinks, well, he does get the hair things out of it. He doesn't just think he can, he does. And then he runs around the house and he destroys the hair thing. But anyways, so, okay, yeah, 20 mEq's for one of those prescriptions, and then I have another 15 mEq prescription for Klor-Con, which is, I think, also potassium chloride. It's just a slightly lower dose. And for those who are not familiar with mEq's, it's a unit of measure called milliequivalents. And so roughly, I think it's 1 mEq is equivalent to 39 milligrams of potassium. So a 20 mEq capsule has about 780 milligrams of potassium, and then I think the 15 mEq is like 585 milligrams of potassium. So last night I started taking for the past couple of days the 20 mEq potassium chloride around like 6 p.m. with my dinner / second dinner, because I do mini meals and I call them things that hobbits call them. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so the past couple days I did the 20 mEq's around 6, and then last night I went on a hour-long walk, and it wasn't like a super intense walk. It was just like a normal walk around our area, and I felt like I needed to take potassium, and I've kind of learned to gauge that from using the Kepi electrolyte powder that I've used in the past. And it's kind of hard to explain, but like, apart from like heaviness in my muscles, which I usually get after exercising in general, it's just like, it's almost like a craving. And now those Kepi electrolyte powder mixes, to me, are very tasty as well. So sometimes I think I'm just like craving the flavor, but in this case, I felt like my body actually needed the potassium. So it had been so recent that I had taken the potassium chloride, and because the Kepi electrolyte mix was more familiar to me, now granted, it has 1,000 milligrams of potassium citrate, so a higher amount of potassium, but it's in a different form. But my thought was that I could dissolve that mix into the water after I had gone on this walk, and I could kind of drink it slowly and see how I felt, which is what I did. And I mean, it wasn't like a radical like difference for me, which sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But this morning, I definitely felt a difference. I got overheated during the night. I'm trying out these new covers that are supposed to help you keep cool, and I think for the most part they are. It's just, I think I'm learning that I need to not use a comforter. But usually I would have like pretty moderate ptosis, which is eyelid drooping. It would be hard for me to like have my eyes open fully. I'd feel very, like, my muscles would feel very heavy. I'd have difficulty walking. And this morning, I didn't have any ptosis when I woke up. And the muscle weakness or heaviness, to me, I experience it more as a heaviness. It was much briefer and less intense than usual. And I was able to grip things. Like, I was able to open a bottled water without using like a towel or something to help me, because usually my grip is really weak in the mornings, especially during the summertime. And I think those were the biggies. But yeah, so I was really excited seeing that. And then before church today, I had a snack and I started to feel like just like I needed potassium. And I was like, all right, I'm going to try this 15 mEq Klor-Con and see how I do. And granted, I don't know if this might have affected the timing of the release, but it kind of like, it's hard for me to swallow pills because of the dysphagia to begin with, but like this kind of just like dissolved because it was taking me so long to get it down. These like pills they're larger than my magnesium pills, and my magnesium pills are pretty large. But I did get it down. I drank a lot of water, which you're supposed to do with it. And almost instantly I started feeling a lot better. And I kid you not, like, it's not an exaggeration for me to say that I was freaking out in the best possible way all the way to church, because like walking felt so effortless, like lifting my arms felt so effortless, like driving, I didn't think like it would make that much of a difference, but like pressing on the gas pedal and like that felt much less like laborious. And like even just like patting my other foot to the music, that felt easier. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like my entire life, like literally, like as long as I can remember, my body's always felt a certain way. Like my muscles have always felt a certain way. And here I am having this like completely new experience with my muscles. Like it's literally feeling like I have different muscles in my body, like new muscles in my body. After taking this potassium chloride, and I was freaking out, and I didn't have like the sensory overload at church. Like I was ecstatic, like going out of my mind, excited because of how good I felt. And like it just boggles my mind, like, you know, like as you get older you kind of figure out like certain things were harder than you realized. Like I don't know how to explain that, but like I'm finding that my life has been harder than I realized, maybe compared to like other people like who don't have these muscle issues. But like also like I know like everybody has their issues and you can't really do like an apples to apples comparison like that, but like dude, this is crazy, like, right? And so anyways, was feeling ecstatic, like got out of church. I had started to feel like my tongue was getting weak during the service, like when we were singing. And I would feel a little bit of weakness like here and there, but it was like still so different from what I'm used to. And we left the church, like the high is in the 90s today. It's pretty toasty out. And I wanted to go to lunch because one, I had the energy, two, I felt amazing, and three, like I haven't seen my friends like regularly in a really long time. So I was very excited. We got to have like this great like spiritual intellectual conversation at lunch, which I love those. If you don't know me or haven't been on my channel, then I love those kind of conversations. And I had we went to this place called Hurricanes. It's a chain, so you might know about it. But I had like fish tacos and a bunch of French fries for lunch. And I'll tell you, like coming out of the restaurant, I started to feel a little bit like I had muscle weakness coming back on, like that heaviness kind of feeling, which is typical for me, like par for the course with like something like French fries, like salty food, or eating a large meal. Those are usually triggers for me. But like when I was walking outside, even though we were in the heat, I was even wearing like a cardigan, and like I could feel the heat, but I didn't feel like I was melting into the ground, which is not normal for me, which was great. And like I could walk over curbs, like in the parking lot, and it felt so much easier. And it's just been blowing my mind. I did, like, when I got back to the apartment, it had been, I took that Klor-Con. It was around like 10:30. So by the time we got home, it was like 1:30. So 10, 11, 12, 1. So 3 hours. It had been about 3 hours. And I was starting to get like a little bit of cramping in one of my calves, going up the stairs. And I sat down on the couch for a bit, and I was starting to feel that like heaviness setting in again. So I just took like another 15 mEq's of Klor-Con, and I do feel like you might be able to see it, but I do feel like the ptosis has been getting me a little bit this afternoon. But oh my gosh, you guys, like I am so encouraged that this is going to help. Like I've already been like sending out messages to my like support groups and to Dr. Jareth, who helped me with this, and just being like, I think this is working, and I'm super excited. And if you find that you're in a situation where, oh, here's the kitty, where you, it's a cat tushy, where your symptoms, you're not getting relief from your symptoms, and like the doctors aren't understanding your condition, or maybe they just don't have the expertise in that area, keep going, because this is like life-changing when you are able to get the treatment that you need. I know that's not possible for everyone. There's just like limits to science and everything nowadays, but if you see like where there might be options for treatment that could be helpful to you, go for it. Like you never know, your quality of life could be significantly altered by it. And if not, then find out what other things fill you up and make you have a sense of joy in your life and fulfillment. That would be my recommendation. I know that even before taking this potassium chloride, making this channel for one, and like decorating my room. You might be able to see it. I'm not very good at these, but that thing back there, woo! Like I've been updating my wardrobe and getting some artwork on my walls in my room. Thank you, Wayfair. Finding things that like are your creative outlet or that inspire you. I think it's really important. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that update. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I have like the best dad. You won't convince me otherwise. I could not have gotten to where I am without my dad. Sorry you guys, I've been looking at the wrong dot this entire time. I've been looking at the record dot, and yeah, y'all aren't down there. Sorry about that. But my dad he's the best. Like he's been so transparent about his own health journey and like his own symptoms and everything. And I think that's what's really helped me along the way, and him being such an encouragement in terms of being able to take care of my body and like understanding what's happening with the body, and him just having like an engineer mindset it's been so incredible. Like I've learned so much from my dad, and I'm grateful that he's still here. and that, yeah, I still have time to spend with him. And I'm looking forward to that soon. So anyways, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Also, I am trying out some new like graphics and whatnot in the videos, so I'll try to put this here at the end.